Matthew is an incredibly thoughtful and kind person who approaches like every experience of life, I feel, with curiosity.
He is first and foremost a storyteller in any art form that he decides to partake in.
He gets the job done. I think Matthew is very ambitious. I think some of the things that he tries to achieve, like if you can't get it this way, me and him discussing things, we try to get it another way.
He is not afraid of learning something new and whatever it takes to make sure that he can use his voice and tell his story.
He knows that as a disabled creative, it's not about him, it's about our community. And so he really treats filmmaking as a community-based process, which I think is what makes him like the perfect candidate for this award.
He was trying to get to his friend's house to film this short in 2023, and it was really hard to go down this hill for him to get into the house where they were doing all the things and even staying. His able-bodied friend, Andrew, was trying to help him down, got him in a wheelchair and pushing him down. And it was a very dangerous situation for an able-bodied person. No big deal, not that serious. But for him, it definitely was.
Being a disabled creative and getting these projects off the ground takes a whole community.
Shooting A House on the Hill was fun because, the whole point of the film was the house represented America, which was giving him hardships throughout, the whole film.
Again, taking like a common experience that folks with disabilities have and then putting it into a genre that maybe the non-disabled audience doesn't often think would go together. But to us, it totally goes together.
And so Matthew said, there's a story in here.
That I learned so much DPing this shoot. I think sometimes when you're an abled person and you're just moving along in life and you're just like lifting stuff, dropping stuff, driving around, parking places, so it never crossed my mind like you see a handicap spot, but then there's not a ramp and then there's no elevator. So I was just like, oh, okay, so they got a third of the job, but they didn't do the whole thing. Okay, like
He's always working at his craft, right? Like whenever I talk to him, he's always working on a new script and is very like excited and passionate about it.
So he did write, and I think he co-produced a short film with a couple of friends in 2023 called 10 to 1. It was a film challenge by, if I'm not mistaken, the Easter Seals Disability Film Festival. They had a certain amount of time and they had to include certain things to it. And you had to mention the number 10 at some point in the story.
And Matthew's really good with the details as well, which you can tell he's a writer because of that. He's like helping his friend, A. Johnny Murray, who is another disabled actor, like get ready for a date. And when he gets to his house, he gets out of his truck and he like touches his elbow with AJ's arm. And that's such a like small detail, but it goes so far. And as a person with a disability, like that's like a hug.
When you're an artist, you have to find your voice. What is it that you really want to say? And I think for Matthew, disability is definitely at the forefront. Like, this is a part of who I am.
Because we all know filmmaking is not easy now more than ever. And so to have people like Matthew who are really putting in the work to find people with disabilities to not only act in the films, but also work behind the scenes in the films as crew, it's really important, He's doing the good work, truly.
I am super proud of him for being a voice for disabled folks, and just the creativity that just oozes off of him. Like, I'm super excited that there's this visibility, that y'all are able to provide this award to him and have this platform. I think it's very important, and I love that this is a part of our community.
Congratulations, Matthew, on winning the Lynn Marie Johnson Media Arts Award. You completely deserve it. You are so kind and so generous, and it couldn't be going to a better person. So big congrats, Matthew.
just wanted to say congratulations on winning the Lynn Marie Johnson Award. You well deserved it.
Congratulations, Matthew, for winning the Lynn Marie Johnson Award. I am so excited, so thrilled.